It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week, where are the stickers? Oh, here they are. So this week is the winning kit from a poll I did a while back with my patrons on Patreon. Obviously, because at the time I'm posting this video, Christmas is over, but at the time, Christmas was yet to come, and so I used this plaid, like, sort of wintry feeling kit from Love Like No Otter. Here's the other side with, or the other page, with most of the functional stickers. And yeah, very wintry, very plaid, very red. That is the final kit that I will be using for the year of 2018. I didn't really have any plaid or red tape, so let's stick with neutral gold and maybe some paw prints, because hey, why not? Christmas is for animals too? Sure. And then, using this header at the top to cover most of that, and then I figured the date cover is going to cover the rest, so no need to be splitting it in half or anything crazy like that. There's always a little bit of a white gap in between though, because for some reason my happy planner is just a smidge of a hair wider than 1.5 inches, so there's that. Tried to use some amazing whiteout skills. Did not really happen. And so I thought, okay, you know what? Instead, I'm just going to slap down this full box on its side and then use some amazing whiteout skills, boom, and then cover it up with washi tape, like that. And then more washi tape, like that. And then in the middle stick that little box there so I can write some things, maybe even just December, I don't know. I can't remember if I gave myself some words for the week or not. Usually I do. Oh look, here's where I'm writing December, trying to sort of copy the font that's on the date covers. That's usually a thing I do. And then in here I just wrote relax. And then what? Oh, hey, I had to look up an ampersand because I can never draw them. They just look like capital S's when I draw them. So here's me trying to copy one from like a Google search or something. There we go. That kind of almost thing. And then wrote enjoy, but I didn't leave room for like the J to actually drop down, you know, so that J is like floating up, like enjoying the moment so much, it's like jumping. Okay, that J is jumping. Anyway, down here we're going to cover up that Happy Girl Shine Brighter, because they already know, you don't need to tell them. And then put a tracker down there. Didn't like where I put it, let's try again. How about there? Alright. And another one? Maybe? Maybe not? First I was going to put note to self, but then I thought, no, let's put something in the background. Let's put that washi strip there. And I was like, nah, let's not. Let's rip off all the whiteout I just put down and just cover it all up with these paw prints on the gold tape. There we go. See? That was so much easier. Note to self. Tracker. Without a header. I have no idea what the tracker's for yet. I was going to try to put more than one tracker in between. 3 maybe? So then I ripped up that one. Put down a little red stitched box, not sticky box, stitched box, so that I could write that. This was for today's focus. Monday's focus, return to order. Oh my goodness, like, you know how it gets around the holidays, just crazy. Tuesday, let's have some comfy family time. Nope, just kidding. Let's focus on, no? We're not going to focus on the birth of Christ? Okay, we're not. Instead, Monday, let's tidy up. That's okay. I don't know why I suddenly had a change of heart, but look at that, now I can fit those trackers there because I already messed up on the write-in tracker. Walking Tika, my dog. Monday, done. Tuesday, no after dinner sugar. Let's try. And then, thirdly, drawing Dungeons and Dragons, because the plan was that I would be drawing every day in December so that I could like build up a buffer. And oh, that sticker doesn't fit. That's tragic. Maybe if I move these over like a millimeter? No? More than a millimeter? Yeah, the idea was that I was going to be drawing every day so that I could start posting in January. Yeah, we can just cover up the word wash. We don't need that. But it didn't really happen, so yeah. Decided to put the weekend banner up there. Because even though Monday is not traditionally a weekend, in fact, it's the opposite, it's a week beginning, that's when my 2 days are, or 2 days off are on Monday and Tuesday, so it's kind of like the weekend for me. To do, film all the Plan With Me's, transfer, speed up, voiceover, edit, export, all this fun stuff. Like, I don't know if most people who just kind of watch YouTube realize that making videos is hard. It's very time consuming, there are many steps, and at each step, everything could go wrong, and you lose your entire video. Yeah, it's really not for everyone. Let's leave it at that. And then today, clean the bathroom super well, change my sheets, clean the floor, clean my desk, clear my table, KonMari some stuff. I keep writing KonMari, but it never gets done. Those are 3 things that I'm gonna KonMari, at least in my mind. I thought I was gonna KonMari those 3 things, but didn't really happen. There's a Viva stationery sticker. Presents. Woohoo! And I just wrote presents under the tree because I needed to fill the space. And then I put another one of her, like, I don't know, just posing cutely for a picture or something, and put it by the December. Because I had already purchased these Christmas stickers the previous year, and I wasn't about to hang on to them a whole nother year again, so I'm like, I have got to use these Viva stationery stickers. I was about to write a reminder that the Viki app subscription would be due, but then I forgot. I got an annual pass, so I don't have to do it every month anymore. Ho 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 ho. So yeah, never mind. So here's a checklist. Hide the chocolate, because I've been eating it too much. Brainstorm my Bujo layout. Or should it be pronounced like Bujo? Because it's bullet journal. Bujo. But you don't say journal. You say journal. So is it budger? I don't know. Anyway. Tuesday. Christmas! Merry Christmas! And I tried to make it not boring, but still kind of is. That's okay though. I tried to put a Christmas cupcake there, wouldn't fit, so let's just draw some little stars. There we go, Christmas magic. Twinkle twinkle, all over the place. And then put down the today header and took out that little divider bar there, and I think put down a half box, yep. And then wrote a little bit of Luke 2:11, which is one I usually go back to on Christmas Day. So if they didn't see, it goes with the today header, right? Today, in the city of David, there has been born for you a Savior. Luke 2:11. And then put down some dotted washi tape, cut that off, and then I think on a different day, yeah, I was just like, oh, no, I guess that was the end of that session. No, maybe it's the beginning of the next session. I don't even know anymore. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I zoomed out so that you could just kind of see how I'm sprinkling the full boxes around, because I believe the rest of the week I was working, and so when I work, I can either write the exact same to-do list over and over and over and over, which is, I don't know, kind of repetitive and time-consuming and not that smart, or I can use pretty full boxes, and so I thought I'd use the pretty full boxes. And also put my TV stickers all across the bottom except for over there where I stuck a full box, so whoops, let's move that up a bit. Ta-da! And then sticking down the other bottom washi, the other top washi, and sticking down the date covers again. Probably gonna have a little white gap again. Yeah. I don't know who goofed that up. Then wrote in days like so. Trying to center them so they don't have like that obvious white gap in between them. But see, it's like a millimeter on each side. Why is my planner a little bit wider than everybody else's? Friday is payday, ma'am, so let's put some coins in the piggy there. And then put down some decorative stickers. I thought I would try this thing where anytime I used a decorative sticker, that's where I would write down the hours that I worked. Not saying it's totally awesome or thrilling in any way, but just something I thought I would try. Didn't want that line there, so I put down some dotted tape instead. Although technically it's still a line, but just not that teal one. Tortilla shift, which is now a short shift. Those of you who have been watching my videos for a long time, you know that anytime I was tortilla, I was from 8 o'clock to 3:30, or sometimes 8:15 to 3:30. But now the company has decided that the tortilla shift is the short shift, formerly known as the salsa shift. Confused yet? Yes, it is very confusing. There's another tortilla shift. Not sure why I decided to use a little appointment box on that one, but I did. And then, where's this half box gonna live? Somewhere on Friday? Somewhere off screen? Maybe put something there? How about some more tape? There we go. Put down some more tape and more tape. Because why? Wow, that tape is crooked, man. Anyway. My brother arrives from Japan. He's coming home for a visit. We were so happy. He's coming for a visit, and so I put a little decorative present there. And then half box. And I covered it with a little coffee because I really didn't need it. I needed to say that I was going to switch planners, dun dun dun, because we're going into the new year. New year means new planners. And I stuck a scarf there for no apparent reason. Just to fill in the space, I guess. And then wanted to stick this other Viva Stationery sticker around. There's one drinking something hot and comforting. There we go. Not too shabby. On a different planning session, came back and stuck down a full box checklist thingy. Reviewed my sidebar a little bit there. I was going to make Chelsea buns on Christmas, make spinach dip, move my Florence sculpture to the closet so that she's not in the middle of my floor anymore. Clean the floor, tidy my bookshelf. This was all kind of big cleaning for when my brother and his girlfriend visited, so you know how that is when you have people visiting, you gotta clean up. Put all Aikido uniforms together because, again, this is one of my biggest pet peeves with Happy Planner right now, is that there's just not enough room for me to write my things. So I'm forever like cutting words in half, and I really don't like it. So yeah, eat pizza. We had Christmas pizza for dinner and watched Running Man because why not? On a day when you can do what you want, laugh with your family, why not laugh at Running Man? On Wednesday, I tried to get back into my morning routine. Did a couple of them, not classical stretch, but a couple of other things. And then put down a half box and wrote, it was crazy busy, like crazy busy, so crazy busy I couldn't even go home at 1:30. They had to keep me until 3:30. Crazy busy. And I became totally exhausted because when it's crazy busy, I think just like your adrenaline kind of kicks in or something, like you're just have to like be so attentive to everyone for hours, and so it's exhausting. When I got home, I bought a studio light so that I could hopefully start filming at night, and I won't have to you know, only film in the daytime, because that can be a real pain, let me tell you. When it's like I just need to do something else, but I can't because I have to use the daylight to film. Yeah, it's hard. Another crazy busy day, and another day that I could not go home at 1:30. I had to stay till 3:30 because I wasn't about to just let my team flounder around in this huge long line, so I stuck it out with them. And then just used half of a checklist at the bottom here because I only had 3 things. 1, laundry. 2, this is not JPEG, I promise. Well, we watched Running Man, I know that. Recover and rest. Yeah, lame. I didn't even have 3 things, I guess, so. There's another thing that happens quite often. I'll put down a checklist, and then it turns out like I have actually nothing to write, so. Yeah. Pick up my brother and his girlfriend up at the BART station. However, you may have noticed that this is now being written on Friday, and I put the original half box on Saturday. How are they coming 2 days in a row? I don't know, it's weird. They landed at 2:15 in the afternoon, but didn't get out until 6:30. My brother got in fine because he's an American citizen, but his girlfriend, being the first time coming to America, had some trouble getting through immigration. We blame Trump. Not gonna go there though, this is supposed to be happy times. That's where I finally figured out that, oh, whoops, I smacked that down on the wrong side of my planner. So let's move some things around. Down here, I had a closing shift, 3:30 to 11 p.m. What? That's weird, but it meant I can't watch any TV because I'm like going to sleep as soon as I come home. Covering that up, pretending it didn't happen. Just sweep it under the rug. To do! Here's a thing to do. Film Plan With Me, because since I had an evening shift, of course I had to use the morning hours for filming because you can do nothing else when you have to film in normal light. Until I get my studio light, then everything will change. Then I put down 2 full boxes with checklists so that I could keep track of all the Plan With Me things that took up all of my morning on Saturday until I went to work. Then stuck down a little odds and ends header and wrote that I needed to have a shutdown plan for my Etsy store, deciding I'm not going to be running my Etsy store anymore, so that has been closed down. And I also need to decide some things for my art classes and for my Dungeons and Dragons Instagram stuff. Just time to make some decisions, because that's sometimes the hardest part. It's just trying to figure out, like, what do I even want to do? But really, what do I even want to do? And then once you know what you want to do, then it's, you know, a little easier trying to figure out how to get there. But until you even know, I don't know why I keep saying even, but until you even know what you want, it's kind of hard to go. Then after my brother and his girlfriend came, like, after that it's just like, you know, entertaining company. Like, even though it's my brother, he's family. Like, meeting his girlfriend for the first time, like, of course we wanted to make sure that she felt welcome and all that. So it's not like I can come home and be just like, alright, well, I'm going to my room to film my Plan With Me. No, you have to have family time, so all that. One last hot cocoa for the year before I try to eat healthy again. And I just wrote thanks and goodbye 2018, because I was not going to fill in the last week from December 31st to January 6th. I decided, well, I'll probably just switch planners by then. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this week, even though I didn't fill in my focus for the week. But oh well. Yeah, this is it for this week. I hope you had a good Christmas week. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'll see you again next week. I'm still kind of in the turmoil of trying to transition to a different planner, and so I'm not exactly sure how entertaining that will be as a video, especially since I'm not using sticker kits. So we'll just see. We'll see what the future in 2019 has to bring. So until next time, I guess, happy planning.